Trip on the top of Genesis Street.
Hey y'all,
Hold on, Bob.
316.
All right, Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites. We come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, better known as America, and the upcoming kingdom to come, Yasharallah, also known as Israel, all right? But before we start, we're going to give all infinite honor, praises, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha'akapadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim out there pushing this truth out into the four winds. Keep on pushing, Akim. Shalom.
Shalom.
And we're going to just open up the way we always do with the centerpiece of prophecy. We're going to get straight into it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So the powers that be, Esau, Edom, Amalek, man. He, no matter what your social status, no matter what your social class is, he's going to cause you to go get that thing, man. All right? So he can be who he wants to be. All right? He wants to fancy himself after Yahweh Shah, according to Isaiah 14 and 14 and a plethora of other scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
So he said, if you want to live in his world and operate in his world, where everybody else you know is living and operating, you're going to have to get down to what he wants you to do. You're going to have to proclaim him as your power, because that's what you're doing, man. You're giving up all of your spiritual defenses you have, Israelites. The second that you get those things inserted into you, man, that corrupts, it's over with, man. Spiritually, it's over with, man.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
And that scripture is basically telling you that the Lord doesn't want you to think that there's some kind of mythical creature. He doesn't want you to confuse spiritual Satan and physical counterpart of Satan. He wants you to know that this is a man that's going to cause these Revelation 13 and 16 to be implemented throughout the whole world, man. All right? And he's going to be judged for that, and everybody that takes it is going to be judged for that, and righteously, man. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into righteous judgment. The Most High, he cannot be off. He cannot be wicked even if he wanted to. Even if he slipped up, he can't. He be treating heathen nations fair. He got Esau, Edom in power, and we know how he feel about it. Everything is done for a reason, but we're just going to just strictly deal with the scriptures.
Righteousness is the Most High's natural state.
That's his natural state, and there's no way that you can. It's no way that he can be tilted
go no
either way.
way.
It's no way. That's just who he
You
is.
can't bend him or break him no kind of way.
And he wants us to follow after his natural state, man.
Yes,
The Most High defines what righteousness is. He created righteousness. He
Right.
embodies that.
The deceive and deceiver are both his.
That's right.
Hey, read that verse 16 again from the top.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all.
Stop right there. And he calls them all. So to cause you is what? Is these preemptive measures.
Make it come forth.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. So before this radio frequency identification chip is fully implemented, made mandatory upon society, it has to be a great crashing. Now you're seeing the stock market being in shambles. The oil market's in shambles right now. Now they're finna implement a digital dollar, according to the Edomite Jerome Powell, upon the Federal Reserve Commission, man. He said we're heavily looking into a digital dollar right now. Okay? So everything is made what? Digital right now. And they're using this pestilence right now, the COVID-19, to do so. Okay? The perfect storm, man. So you don't get the quote-unquote COVID-19 from passing a dollar bill to another human. Okay? which is what? A cashless society, man.
Right.
And if I can say this, it's gonna be a hot summer for you Israelites because in your minds you have in store what 4th of July is coming up. You already so much bucking up this LGBTQ month. All right, now you got 4th of July coming up, but to your avail, to no avail, it's all in furtherance of this objective, like the brother was saying. You got meat fluctuating back and forth. All right, the prices of gas going up back and forth, man. These people are playing and manipulating these numbers to ultimately what? A crashing from the hills, man.
And look, hey, and that crashing from the hills goes back into the crashing of the kingdom. This all goes back to divine judgment. This all goes back to righteousness. Everybody not gonna be crashed. Everybody not gonna be messed up. Somebody's gonna be lifted, and somebody has to be cast down, man. All right, go to that Genesis, man.
Hey, if I could say, when you look at the archives of history and you look at great kingdoms, when they did crash, what crashed first? First, the morale crashed. All right, the morals, they became degenerates. But then, what does the Most High do? He attacked the economic structure. He breaks it down, and that's what's happening here. Because in the 20s, 30s, and 40s and shit, women had to be dressed. They had to wear dresses down to their fucking knees and shit. You see? So now in our day and time, the morale has just collapsed. You see? It's just anything goes.
So look, Salakia, and not to, let me just make this differentiation. Morals and morals are different. Morale is the way that people feel, and morals is the way that they are more linked to integrity. Morale is something like when the soldiers at war and somebody come and give them a speech, if they spirits are not. Just to,
Yeah. Calm. And in this society, man, it's no more morals.
It's none.
It's none.
Yeah, that stopped in the '60s when so-called that women's movement started. Let's bring it out.
All right, this Genesis.
And look, and what he about to bring out is judgment, righteous judgment. All right, because we could read the whole story, but everybody knows the story. The serpent came up to Eve, beguiled Eve. Eve came up to Adam, and Eve beguiled Adam. Now let's get to the judgment part. What did the Elohim do? How did the Elohim handle this situation, man? Bring it out, huh?
All right, this Genesis 3:14, and the Lord Yahweh said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this.
All right, so this is the serpent, and he getting his trial first. He getting his judgment first. All right? It was his original idea. He was the hater. He wanted to knock Adam out of his spot. So the serpent, his little trial is going up first. All right? So he's going to be cursed first because he came up with the original idea. The Most High handed down that indictment. He was like, all right, they did eat of that fruit. So we got Adam on the indictment, we got Eve, and we have the snake, the serpent. All right, his charges are higher. All right, we're gonna indict him in order. We're gonna put him in trial in order, just like Esau do, bro. Except for Esau is copying off of something that he cannot duplicate. Bring it out, brother.
It says, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle.
All right, that's the guilty verdict, and that's the sentence. All right, he started it. He got judged first. He was sentenced first, man. All right. Now let's see who get judged and sentenced second. Go down to the Eve part.
Okay. To the Eve.
Yeah, Eve. Go down.
You thought him that bag right there.
Hey, Doc, let me bring one precept out for what you just brought out. This is for that damn serpent. This is Ezekiel 28:15. Thou wert perfect in thy ways from the day that thou were created, till iniquity was found in thee. And that was that iniquity, leading bringing that wine. What the scripture say? Woe to him that bring strong drink to his neighbor. And he brought them philosophers, that fruit, to Adam,
All right, and that's what he was judged for. And the Most High judged them, and he judged them to be the lowest of all creations. All right, he said that he's Lord in the cattle, he's Lord in all the other races.
Yeah.
That was his judgment.
Yeah.
That was righteous judgment.
Yeah.
The Most High did everything right, because you have to understand, when Adam and Eve was given the laws, the other nations was given the laws too. The serpent, which is the progenitor of Esau, Edom.
Wait, say that one more time.
When Adam and Eve were given the laws and the rules, when they were created, the other nations were also told what to do and what not to do. You are going to serve.
Because we all came from Adam. Everybody on this earth came out of the loins of Adam himself.
We got scripture to
Got
back
to
that up.
bring that up.
Okay.
Second Ezra 6 and 54.
I got it now.
Every man walking came out of Adam. You got
What
it.
time is it on your watch?
You 144. Hey, we just talking about that behind. We don't want to cut you off though.
I got it.
Second Ezra 6 and 56. As for the, I'm gonna start at 54. And after these, Salaki, and after these, Second Ezra 6 and 54, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Right, and the scriptures back one another up. He's the Lord of all creatures. So the creatures goes back to creation. He's the Lord. He's the first of all
We talking about
mankind.
Yahweh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yahweh.
Colossians 1 and
I mean, if we get specific, it's specifically talking about Yahweh.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's all, everything's all written about Yahweh Shah, man. Everything, the whole Bible, whole creation. What you see, what you live, what you breathe, is all about Yahweh Shah. He created that, man. Colossians 1 and 15 tells you everything was written. Principalities, what you see, what you don't see, what we don't see amongst it being the whole free elect. We don't see what Yahweh Shah prepared for us, but we have a vision of it.
Faith.
And through faith, man. The apostles back then, they seen Yahweh Shah upon the face of the earth. But in this time, we're going out with straight faith, through belief, hope. Go ahead, Al.
All right. Oh, you want me? Just a
That's
little
you
bit.
had-
It says,
He didn't get to the point.
Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him.
That's how we know Adam is Yahweh.
That's
But
right.
continue.
No, you got it.
You right, huh?
You get it.
No, you got it. I just wanted to just throw that in there. Go ahead.
Of him, speaking
what?
of Adam,
There you go.
whom is Yahushua,
That's right.
come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right,
So
bro.
when you're dealing with Yasharala, we all come from Adam, because we are the people that the Lord chosen. We are the Israel has obtained the election. I'm paraphrasing, man. All right, so we are those chosen people.
The rest
Watch
are blind.
this. Watch this. Keep reading, brother.
Because it's going to back you up. You said the other nations were also given the law. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou made the world for our sakes. Speaking to Israel. As for the other people,
Come on.
the other people,
The other people, that's going into the other nations. That's going into you Moabites, you Edomites, you Ishmaelites, and all you other lights, man. All right? Anything that's not an Israelite is considered the other people, man.
the other people which also come of Adam.
Which also come of Adam, man. Everybody came out of the loins of Adam, but y'all's lineage, y'all's line wasn't chosen. Y'all are not us. And that's why y'all hate us.
Hey, Abraham had brothers.
He did.
Yeah.
You know, Isaac had brothers.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Ishmael was a son
Right,
of
bro.
Abraham. And not only that, but Abraham had many sons. And you don't read about none of them in the scriptures. But they came out of the balls of Abraham.
The father of many nations.
And you don't even read to this day, we don't read about the rest of Abraham's sons and their descendants.
It's not about that.
But I guarantee you they some blessed motherfuckers living today.
Yeah, they got
And you
all
don't
of that.
understand why they so goddamn blessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, all right?
That's right. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
What?
They are nothing.
So
Nothing.
the Most High didn't choose them. The Most High didn't make them a peculiar people. He made them to make your life easier, Yasharala.
He didn't choose their genes, huh?
And the other said something beautiful, man. Even within Yasharala, man, when you go back to our genealogy and you go all the way to where we at right now, some people that were selected, their biological brothers was passed over, man. Keep that in mind, man. So,
And it says, but be like unto spittle.
all right, so the Most High is likening other nations into spit.
Nothing.
I'll call y'all by the ones that you know. You Japanese, you Chinese, you so-called white man, you so-called Arab man, all right? You so-called African man. The Most High says you ain't nothing but spit. If I go spit on the side of the goddamn sidewalk, man, I'm just waiting on it to get washed off. But you're created for a purpose, to serve Yasharala, to make our lives easy. Not easier, easy, man.
Yeah.
Because the time coming where we about to coming back into our rest, you other nations, man.
Yeah. Hey, looking at what you just said, when you look at the headline of this video specifically, you're gonna see those nations of people lined up. I don't know what the chart at. You're gonna see it on the head. You have all these nations of people. So you line those nations up. You have Israel being
Oh, yeah,
separate.
that's, matter of fact, that's the headline.
That's the headline right there.
The Table of Nations.
The Table of Nations.
Yeah, that's the headline.
That's the headline. You're gonna see that, man. So what the brother's going into, you're gonna see that the Most High has created a nation of people, but out of those nations of people, he said what? These nations of people apart from everybody else. So that spittle goes into what? You don't mean shit to me. I'm dealing with this nation right here. And if this nation does not abide to my laws, I'm gonna punish their ass even worse.
Yeah, if I can say that, because those nations, those other nations, they have a purpose to fulfill. Does that mean they're chosen? No.
No, you're not chosen.
Moab, you had your time to rule. Ishmael, time to rule. Esau, you had your time to rule. But the Most High is what? Like the brother said, righteous.
I got it.
You got your chance to rule. I'm gonna throw you down.
Keep it real.
And cast you up until that final moment where Yasharallah is gonna rule forever. Ecclesiastes 3 says there's a time for everything under the sun.
And why they're not gonna have enough balls, and they're gonna have enough understanding not to question the Lord, let alone question the men of the Lord. But they're not gonna be able to come up to no man of the Lord in that day and say, we didn't have a shot. Man, the Most High was fair to all you spit him, and he didn't have to be. You didn't have to be. His thoughts are above our thoughts. We know why he did it, really, because we went the fuck off. But y'all had y'all little time under the sun, man, for a season or two, man.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
And that's why the punishment's got to come so hard, because he put so much into you, and so much is expected of you. That's why the punishments have to come so hard, and that's why he get into the mind frame of, man, I'm gonna just wipe them out. And Yahweh shall be like, Pops, wait, hold on, Pops. Just give me, let me go around there, deal with him and talk to him, just give it a little time. He's the intermediary, he's the intercessor, man.
Hey, let me add on to what you're saying. Too much is given, as much expected, like you said. We had it so fucking good. When he created us, he said he gave us our dominion. He told us to rule. He made us king, God king.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. And what does a king do? All a king do is oversee over his realm and make sure the earth is running in its proper order.
Give orders.
But what did he do when he curses? He said,
wait, bro. I just chill. We still right there. That's Genesis the 3rd chapter. We ain't get to Adam yet.
All right.
We ain't get to his judgment yet.
Con.
Yeah.
Let me finish
I know where you're going. I know exactly where you're going.
Real quick. Back on what we saying. Above all people that are on the face of the earth. So all these nations that the Lord had that the Lord made, he chose Israel to be above them all, man. And it's gonna have a remnant out of that seed, okay, to bring forth righteousness throughout the whole planet Earth, man. The brother just read what? That the Lord made the world for our sakes. It's our world, and the world's coming gonna be for a few.
And when he go to Genesis 3, it's gonna get more in depth what I was about to say.
God,
hey, when he said he made it for our sakes, bring it out. Right?
Go to the woman. When she gets
All right, so Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
All right, now we know, according to the story in Genesis, Satan brought the woman the fruit, all right? So the Lord he judged Satan just now. So Satan had his trial and he got his verdict. He out of here. Now it's on to the next one, the woman, all right? According to Sirach 25 and 24, it might be 24 and 25, it says, the woman introduced death into the world, all right? She up next. She on the chopping block right now. The Alahayim dealing with her right now. So this is her trial. Adam's still waiting for his upcoming trial. He's sitting and he's sweating and he's scared. She getting judged now in righteousness and in order, because she brought it to him. He was somewhere doing him, relaxing, being a fucking king, probably getting his fucking arms massaged or something. She like, Adam, come here. All right. So she called him out of his comfort to come see or whatnot, just trying to make a mental depiction. All right. So that's why the Lord dealing with her. Bring it out, brother.
It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Her verdict is a curse. Birth pains is a curse, Eve. All right. So your birth pains was ultimately ended up being your verdict and your curse, man. Now you can go to Adam's verse.
Okay, verse 17.
Now we got to who the Lord. This was all about anyway. It's all about Adam anyway. This what it's all about. But I'm not about to take up for him. But you know what I'm saying. According to the scriptures, he had the what should be called the least offense. All right. The devil came with the original idea. Eve put it in motion, and he fell for it. So now he's being judged last.
I got a quick one. Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Of the woman came to be, and through her we all die. Why we don't Adam sin? Why we don't die through him? Because the Lord knows what happened, and he judged justly. Everything was written down.
And then, not only that, but the Lord got it that you're born through a woman. You don't come out of a man's listen. You're born through that woman.
That's
so your introduction into this world that Adam, with Eve and Adam failed at, and we got to reap those benefits. You're born into that world through the womb of who?
Eve. That's right. So hey, bro, that's beautiful. So you
we can shoot you in something. But ain't no man finna birth no person into the world.
The only thing that's gonna take that seed and turn it.
Jake say you out there shoot blanks. You out there shoot blanks, man. You ain't creating nothing.
Until we get with a woman, that she can go in the napkin and get flushed in the toilet.
That's right, bro.
Okay?
That's right. That's right, Doc.
You got it, bro.
Go ahead, Doc. Come on. Hey, let's keep in mind, Akim, that his judgment, and I'm using the word judgment and verdict just for edification purposes, man. We know what it is. This is a curse. And the curse is still on.
Hey, hold on, is it murder if you put your shit in a napkin?
No.
Why though?
Because it has
Because that's the science behind what the point we making.
It has
Why isn't it a sin for a man to waste seed? Because that's what Christianity. When you go to the brother
That's what they teach.
Judah, when Judah's sons kept getting killed because they were supposed to lay it down with tomorrow.
Okay.
Right? You got a big misconception out there that Judah's sons was getting killed because they was wasting seed. It ain't had nothing to do about you were disobeying the commandment of the Most High.
And he was being a nigger. It came down to greed because he was supposed to go on his sister so his brother could have an inheritance and come back through reincarnation. So he was just trying to wipe his brother seed out. That's fucked up. You know, and the Most High was like, I'm about to kill this.
And that's the act he killed him for. It had nothing to do with the act of the consummation, what we call busting.
Nah.
It didn't have nothing to do with it, man. You know, man waste seed. Matter of fact, I mean, you need to recycle that shit. Anyway.
Get back to it, brother.
Not recycle.
I know.
But y'all know what I mean.
You have to get a release.
You gotta get a release. Know what I mean?
And it's not about wasting because the Most High, he's perfect. Every time you shoot into a woman and you successfully get her pregnant, out of millions of sperm cells, one of them make it.
Yeah.
So the rest of them was wasted, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
And with that account with Judah and his sons, all right, marriage is a business, all right? You have to do that so that
you can compensate her family.
Yeah, and for for us Israelite men to get our inheritance.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It is.
So you cutting off
You know what I'm saying? You not only are you doing her family, but you solidifying yours as well.
Exactly.
So when you're dead, they gonna hold that whole
down.
Yeah, like let's say
coming back. Yeah.
no, let's say, all right, me and him brothers. I passed. I didn't have no children. He, according to the law,
He gonna get it.
He got to go into my wife that I didn't bear children with, and that child
They're gonna replace you.
gonna replace me,
Yes.
and that my inheritance still,
Goes to that child.
and I'm gonna end up coming back into that life. So
he
when it went,
he didn't want to get her pregnant to give his brother no seed.
exactly.
My point was he was being a nigga.
He was being a
But
nigga.
it had nothing to do about the wasted seed.
It had nothing to do with
It was
that.
the intentions in which why he wasted it.
Yeah,
It's a hating ass nigga, man.
he was a hating ass nigga.
That's
Huh?
what it is, huh?
He wanted to be the elder on some shit, man.
He wanted that land. He was coveting his brother's land.
The inheritance. The inheritance of the elder.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, it's Genesis 3 and 17. And unto Adam he said,
Hey, here go Adam Nick, Akim.
because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten
Because
of the
you
tree.
listen to your woman, which was made to be the helpmate, and you supposed to be the head, and she's supposed to be the tail. Since you fell for the bait, when it really didn't come, because Satan played a proxy war with Adam. All right, so he worked through Eve. But regardless, you're getting punished because you failed, man. You was tricked out of your spot. Bring it out.
And hast eaten of the tree.
And you took on other philosophies other than what was given to you when you was created. When it said that in Genesis, male and female created him them both. The law was given unto them when he created them, man. Bring it
The
up.
image, the likeness.
Of which I
Which is the same thing it means on the other side.
I was gonna say,
What the image means in Revelation.
right, I was gonna
It
say,
does not mean the same thing on the right side.
Yeah,
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
you can't say it means one thing on one, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, it means the same thing.
Go ahead.
Come, of which I commanded these things, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake, in sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life.
Can I speak on that one?
Go ahead.
That shows that we would not. Hey, did you get to the sweat part?
Nah, go ahead.
Keep reading.
Go ahead.
All right, and it says, verse 18, thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread.
All right, the Most High didn't create us to work. And Eden, we wasn't working, man. He didn't. That's show you how bad we are right now. Subject to payments. He didn't create us to be here toiling the ground and stuff. If they had to work for that was a curse, huh?
No, that's the
Yeah.
tilling the ground.
Tilling the ground. If that was the curse, what we was doing before that? The ground was just bearing its fruit.
We was in our 1,000
it was
years.
already
of rest.
raising up
It
already.
was just giving it to us. So the
The
curse,
earth was perfect.
it was perfect. We weren't created to work.
It didn't
My
even
son
have-
works.
It didn't even have to rain, bro.
Yeah,
It didn't even have to rain.
Come on,
It
man.
didn't even have to rain. Nah.
It took 2 minutes to grab a fucking fruit and carry that.
Hey, but labor, hold on, but labor comes from what? You're depending on what? The seasons.
Yeah.
Because you have to know what? When the rain comes, right? When crops
What
gonna
seasons
grow,
gonna
harvest
grow.
season.
Yes.
You could. That's the whole analogy of the seasons. They come based off of the curse that came on us, which means what? You have to what? Till the ground of what we call work.
And we weren't created originally to do that.
We were created originally to do that.
Hey,
The heathen was created to do that for us.
Well, hey, that's why Adam, we was already up there. That's why it was easy for when Cain did what he did to go and find what? A wife.
Yeah.
That was in a city already established. They didn't even tell you that he went to another fucking place. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that point to make this, man. All right, so when he fell, all right, that was the fall of mankind, the Adamites, which is the progenitors to the Israelites. That was the same bloodline, all right. So that was the end of our rest. So we wasn't created to work at all, because if he not sinned, which he was set up to sin, we would.
And the scripture clearly said, make them lords over all the earth, bro.
Yes. Give them dominion.
When you're a lord over all the earth, what do you have? All you have to do is point the finger and give orders.
Do it.
And when you want to eat,
king.
come on,
That's it.
when you want to eat, it's gonna be brought to you.
Right.
That's it.
Yes. I ain't got to come out there. I can talk from outside of this wall right here.
No, I ain't
And
gotta
with a
talk
loud
outside.
ass
Why you gotta raise your voice? I'ma send somebody to come tell y'all. Don't raise your voice. Yeah, what you screaming
Gonna
for?
do it. Yeah, you gonna do what I just tell you. Look, Esau out there, Laban out there. I'm gonna send the Hamites out there to go do it.
Come on, man.
Bitch, you ain't gonna tell me what I wanna say. I'm gonna punish your ass right now.
Come on, now. Hey, real
You
talk.
got it.
It's Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which had been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And Yahweh by Shimon Shah required that which is past.
Hey, bro, where we heading, which is the kingdom, we already was there. All right, that first 1,000 years, man, that was the same as being in the kingdom. All right, because when you go to where it says here the ground was cursed or whatnot, man, you better believe those other trees were serving him, man. When that happened, those other trees stopped serving him. And when I say trees, I'm metaphorically speaking, all right? Because those other nations was built to serve. So when the ground was cursed, literally and metaphorically, man, he had to go out there and work. And you know what else? Working was not his only curse. Keep on bringing that out, brother.
It says, Genesis 3:19, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return to the ground.
He wasn't originally designed to return to the ground. Death and work. And over here in America,
You gonna work till you die, bro. You
on,
gonna
yeah,
work till you
come
die,
on,
literally, man.
Chains of darkness.
Prisoners of hope.
Yeah.
y'all can fuck.
The captive hasten that he may be loose.
Come.
Right, bro. All right, now the two curses. You got it. The two curses was to work and to die. And the brother broke it down beautifully, man. I was gonna take a similar route. He said over here in America, you work to live to die. So your whole existence in America is to be double cursed, man.
Hey, as if I can say this, because you basically, like you said, you work to die because what you doing on the job? Lifting stuff, putting it down, bring it back up just for a 2 week paycheck.
Just
do
to
what?
survive.
To pay your phone bill, to pay your house bill,
Shit, not even.
to give your kids some money, you know what I'm saying?
Why that?
The guy wanted 6.
You may get paid on a weekly basis, but that son gonna scorch your ass. You gonna work your ass off. Okay, you gonna get you gonna get the overtime that what you needed. Okay, what you rightly deserve, and through every fucking day you supposed to get paid after every fucking job, man.
Why?
Fucking crackers, man.
What's the year of retirement?
The year of retirement, the average year?
What year did they say you can retire?
No, they changed it now. It's like it's 60 to 70 years old right now.
All right,
It went up, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how many years are we promised according to the scriptures?
70.
Years.
Huh?
70
Get done.
No mercy.
Jake done way before that.
So retirement is 65 to 70. All right, and we're promised 70. You work till you die. Damn, bro.
The scripture said
That's a curse.
The scripture said he did not.
Where's your rest?
You don't get no rest.
You get no rest.
Either you're a slave or you have rest. That's the title for a
The
video.
scripture said, I'm paraphrasing, he didn't even consider the ancient. What you talking about would be the other. They're like, you better take your old ass to work. Because you gotta,
And look, and going to bed at night and waking your ass up, getting some good sleep until 4:30 in the morning is not rest.
That's not rest. Having 2 days off is not rest.
It's not rest, man. Cause guess what?
Ah.
You looking when you get 2 days off in your mind. 2 days later, I gotta go back in slavery. How's that rest?
because you're thinking about those 2 days.
Rest means I don't have to do a motherfucking thing. I don't
Oh
have to
man,
do nothing else.
ain't gotta go nothing. Ain't do
All right.
nothing. Ain't gotta pick up on nothing.
Hey,
I gotta do a point the finger, tell you what the fuck to do.
just backing you up, I got a precept too, but it tells you in the scriptures that a man working all the days of his life just for his wealth to basically be given
To another.
someone he doesn't know, man.
Yeah.
This a guy 1 of 6. Ye have sown much and bring in
Oh,
little.
man.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
All of the working you doing, all of the toiling, all of the, you serving out your sentence, man, because this is a sentence that we have and we have to serve it out. We gotta serve it out, all right? But at the end of the day, during your sentence, you're still being gypped. First off, like the brother Yerah brought up, you're not being paid at the end of the day, all right? Second off, when you get your money, it's already been molested. Somebody that touched your money. Somebody that took your money.
Yeah, that's the taxes, man. How many times you go in the store and the shit is like you buy something for $10, $20 and it end up being $25.
Yeah, and that's just sales tax. The federal and state tax come out before you. Hey, Esau touches your money before you touch your money. Let that sink in, man.
That's a crook, man.
Yeah, right here. That's right, man. I'm the one orchestrating how this thing is gonna go.
Forcible rape.
And then I'm gonna implement ultimately how about you shot, gonna put inflation out here, okay? To where you're struggling already before this thing even hits. And then as the prices increase, it's gonna go to what? Hyperinflation, to where you're not gonna be able to buy any goddamn thing, man. It's all set up, man.
Hey, let me back
Bring
you
it
up.
all out.
I'm gotta back you up. Hey, hold it 1 second. Now, you like this one too. And the brother talking about hyperinflation and all the evils and perils that's happening in the world. Isaiah, hey, understand, these are curses. These are judgments. These are verdicts that's being handed down, just like they was handed down in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. And they being handed down to the same people, all right? Not talking about the other nations in Genesis. The other nations in Genesis, they was just bystanders, all right? Then really the other nations in the last days here in Revelations are kind of bystanders too, but they got them a little piece of that Israelite pie, and they got to pay for that. Because understand this, the only people that's going to be completely wiped out in this final judgment, when Yahweh Shai says it is done, 2/3 of Yasharala are going to be 100% eradicated. After 1,000 years of service, that snake, that serpent, the so-called white man is going to be permanently eradicated. You understand? Those other nations are not going to be permanently eradicated, and they're going to be left intact because they're going to do what the Lord created them to do. Serve without question. Serve without question. But this one here, Isaiah 13:11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the hardness of the terrible.
Right, man. He gonna lay low and cause the arrogancy of you saying, look, I stopped his time right now. He doesn't get paid unless I allow him to get paid. That's the arrogance of the proud. You have the power to do that. Job 9:24, you have the power to stop a man's fucking time and say, look, I can't give you that right now. And you'll tell Jake any goddamn thing, and Jake's gonna run with it anyway. Okay, and believe it, man. Okay? Those are part of those miracles spoken of in the 13th chapter. Okay? Believing in something that's not actually there, man. Okay? And calling you to do something that's unbelief until you holler about Yahweh Shai. Okay?
Yeah.
Jake is gonna do whatever the fuck makes him happen. Okay, if he so say that it's okay to do it though. You have forgotten the true power that gave you, okay, these things to do. Okay, he gave this fucking devil life as it is. The power that it is. How much more of you? What's back what we said earlier? He have chosen thee, a special people. Not this fucking cracker.
Let me get down to verse 12.
Hold on, if Esau cut your time short, the Most High Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai gonna make a way for you to survive in this society right now. You just gotta believe and hope in it.
That's
through
faith.
Nigga, go ahead, Op.
Verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Come on, read it again.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
He said he gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. Not a fucking woman, okay? Not a child, not an infant. Because according to Ezekiel the 9th chapter, they all gonna be done away with.
Hey,
The Allah gonna kill all of them.
Hey, in the back you
He
up.
gonna make a righteous man. Those of you see on the camera, beginning with the elder apostle GMS. You got it, Op.
Hey, and to back you up on that, they were gonna be more precious than fine gold because gold not gonna be able to save you. 911 not gonna be able to save you. Jesus Christ has failed your ass time and time again.
Yeah.
Allah, he not gonna be there. And the people of the earth are going to see with their own eyes through the judgment of the Lord, who the Lord dealing with. So they're going to be like, the Lord is on his side. I need to go deal with him.
Yeah.
It's going to have other nations that's going to do favors for you and JT just so they can try to get in the Lord's good graces, but they don't understand the spiritual aspects of things.
If the rest of Jake on that, we shall seek the skirt of him that is a Jew.
Exactly right.
What the fuck you think the rest of the world gonna be?
That's
on?
right.
All right.
That's right,
They
That's
vibrate
right,
on
Elder.
Yeah.
That's right.
You gonna have motherfuckers taking the RFID chip, but the men of law not gonna take it. And they gonna be providing food for us and everything. Does that make us giving life to the image of the beast? Fuck no.
And if they buy you food, are they gonna have it any easier when they judgment day come?
No.
You will use. Wham bam. Thank you,
Right, bro.
Esau.
you fulfilled your purpose.
Yeah.
And now it's over with, man.
Yeah. Be a user of the world.
Like let me ask y'all this. What do y'all do when y'all get through chewing y'all bubble gum?
Spit it out.
Hey, that's what the Lord doing.
What does the Most High do to the nation? According to 2nd and 6th chapter.
Come on.
They're like on the spirit of him.
Not even nations. What you gonna do to half-stepping ass Israelites?
That's right. That's even
Oh,
worse.
lukewarm ass Israelites.
That's right.
Okay, fuck the other nations.
Right.
I'm starting my sanctuary.
I was giving a say it. You got it.
The Israelites who the elder talking about getting worse than the heathen.
Yeah.
I got
People with many stripes.
That's right.
Hey, that's the order of everything. I'm gonna deal with this first. Then I'm gonna go down to because if judgment get at you, how much more the who obey not the gospel.
Motherfucker, you came and played with me. You came and sat at my table. You came and supped with my prophets.
I let you in my house.
I let you in my house.
Yes.
You getting the worst.
Yeah. You calling on the name of the true heavenly Father and the Son.
I
confided in you.
Yes.
Fine.
Hey, bro, and just
Yeah,
think
man,
about,
my
hey,
kids,
and think about this on a low level. Be like, when you realize that you was dealing with somebody that was deceitful, you be like, man, I let this motherfucker come to my house, bruh.
He handled my kid.
You heard me out?
Yeah,
He know my people, and that makes it more personal. That makes that judgment more personal. You got to get it worse.
Yeah.
Like we was talking
Dang.
yesterday. I remember we was talking to the brother. We was likening something to a movie that says, "It's always business, never personal." Well, it's personal over here, bitch.
Yeah. We said, oh, beautiful. This is what the elder just said. D-Rash, all y'all brothers back it up. We was on the conference call last night. We said brothers who, quote unquote, call themselves in the camp, they're shucking and jiving. Okay, so in the conference call, you're saying this, okay, you're not involved when we go into the scriptures, but as soon as Jake want to say we're going to go out of town to fucking Houston or Dallas or
They
Memphis.
dealing with a camera where a lot of people can see, or a lot of people around. They all about
You're all about it.
but they not about behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Stuff
They're
like
not
that.
about the shit that
Grinding.
we had a conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
It's easier to be an actor
Actor,
than it is to be the people behind the camera.
camera.
The
Yeah.
people behind the camera, they the ones who making the goddamn.
Yeah.
Your job is only to do is get your ass in front of the camera
Look,
and
make
stick
it
to
look
the goddamn
good.
script.
Stick to the script.
You see what I'm saying? Jake want to take the easy route. That's
Right,
the
bro.
easy route.
Yeah.
Get in front of the camera and follow the script.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what goes into behind making it look good?
Grinding.
You see what I'm saying?
Come on.
That's what Jake don't want a part of.
Right.
That's where the inconsistency kicks in there.
Laboring.
Yeah.
And when you take things like that, when you take things like that for granted, it shows, man. When you come around and you see all the labor that's
You don't want to help build, but you want to help shine.
Yeah.
We don't need your help shining, motherfucker.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can help us build it.
Yeah.
Right.
Jake want to ride that
Somebody
time.
else shine.
There you go, Al.
Fuck.
They gonna want to get in the game. They gonna ride that pine till you win the championship, and then look, hey, I helped them the whole while. I'm so
Hey, I was tripping. That's the reason his exit from the NBA was so bad, because when he had that fucking meeting, practice. We talking about motherfucker practice how you get great, motherfucker.
That's how you build up a relationship with your teammate.
Yeah. Practice is how you get great. That's where the blood,
Chemistry.
sweat, and tears, the chemistry
There you go.
is practice, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what a hard work.
Labor.
That's a good example though.
Yeah,
Because
like
that's the way y'all look at this. I don't gotta be a
I ain't
part
gotta
of
come.
that.
I ain't gotta be
But
a
as soon as the men of the Lord get put on a pedestal where they on CNN, MS, Al Jazeera, all these mainstream news, beginning with the apostles, that's when everybody gonna want to jump on the GMS bandwagon.
Yeah.
Watch what I tell you.
Believe
That's
it.
when everybody, oh man, y'all always followed the elders of Great Millstone.
Yeah.
We gonna believe that? Wait, is that a
Dick
is
riding.
that McDaniel 7?
That's why the scriptures say, it says, honor those that came before you and that admonish you for their work's sake,
Yeah.
not for their just for
Right.
coming out and just putting a
That's
garment
called
on,
50
man.
lucre.
For their work's sake,
Let
man.
me bring this out real
You
quick.
got that.
Proverbs 1:27. This is what you was talking about, Elder. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And that's going back into, you can even apply that to the Johnny come latelys, because it says when your fear cometh as desolation and all that, that's what's gonna make the masses come to the
Destruction gonna make y'all want to join league with us.
that's not faith.
That's not faith at all.
Faith, I
It's the
believe,
scriptures clearly telling you desolation is gonna be the reason why you're gonna seek the men of the Lord.
Hey,
Desolation, period.
Yeah.
Got one right here. It's Revelation 3:15, like you were saying, Wadi. It says, I know thy works. Okay, so the Lord knows what you do in your private life, man. How many times you done chose some pussy over a video? How many times you done chose your job over a video? He sees all these things, man. And, yeah, that thou are neither cold nor hot.
I'm in love. Right? Don't be throwing me out there like that, bro. I'm in love. You different. You don't know what love is.
He got a woman.
She loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I can't wait till Valentine's Day.
That thou are neither cold nor hot.
Come on.
I would thou were cold or hot. All right,
Pick a
so
side.
Lord saying, rather you just be consistent, man. Be consistently wicked or be consistently righteous.
Right.
Nothing in between,
So
man.
I can go
It's
ahead and
either
get you
one
out
or the
the way.
other, man.
Look, nigga, you consistent wicked. I ain't gotta touch you.
Yeah.
I can just wipe you out, get you out the way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But if you wanna play with me, I can play with you too, son.
That's right.
So how we gonna do that?
I can torture your ass
Yeah,
all the way up until if you go, I can torture you right now all over to what? To where that sword is
Yeah.
upon it. So like where that sword is upon the streets through these waste wars. I can kill you through the pestilence, these plagues. I can destroy you through these concentration camps, martial law, wild beasts, teeth of wild beasts. Oh, and that's not getting that. The brother put a video I think it was last week. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was a creature who had feet and hands and a fucking mouth that was able to just man, I'm talking about rip your fucking guts out, man.
Silver bullet reloaded, man.
Yeah.
The Most High got these creatures right now today.
Hey, and like when you see these niggas getting their head blown out with 12 gauges and their body knocked out with choppers, those are clean deaths. All right, the Most High can make you starve to death.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the most painful death that beside nuclear fire, you get burst alive.
That's the worst.
That's the worst death. Die by starvation.
And the ones who's gonna get the most grievous deaths is the ones that played with them.
Come. Exactly.
That's who's gonna get the most grievous deaths.
They held it to the
Hey,
death.
let them finish. Bring that one out. I got one.
All right, so Revelation 3:16, it says, "So then, because thou art lukewarm, inconsistent, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth."
What?
And knowing the Lord is a Jake, man, when do you think he's gonna spew you out of his mouth? When you get the most screen time coming in, man. When he can embarrass you the hardest, man.
And I'm about to say,
Humiliate your ass.
Jake is inconsistent when it comes to his salvation, but when it comes to fuckery, he's very consistent. You'll find him there every time.
Yeah.
First one there, in line first, man. When it comes to hollering at holes, Jake is up to bat first, man. When it comes to all the food being cooked, Jake wanna
take a part in that,
bite
man.
first, man.
Hey, he wanted the first and the last piece.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Come on, man.
First, the last,
You don't want to put in on it, but you want to be greedy and take everything. You don't want the fucking breakdowns from the book of Genesis, the first chapter, to Revelation. Okay, you don't want that. You don't want Daniel the 8th chapter, Daniel 7th chapter.
They want
David
that glory,
chapter.
bro.
You want the glory.
They want it when the trips and shit kick in and all that.
Hey.
Different camps get together and the camaraderie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jake
Yeah.
want glory in that.
Yeah, Jake want to be a weekend Israelite. But ask Jake something that you broke down to him. You gave him the precept of, according to 2 Ezra, the 11th chapter. The following week, okay, ask him what he wrote down then, or can you go over it again? Nigga, you weren't taking notes then. But when the elders bringing it down and you got brothers in the camp breaking it down to you, what you on your phone doing? You on the app POF. You on the app tag. Looking at ESPN.
1 second.
You're not focused, man.
Give me 1
They
second.
on that ESPN, bro.
Just 1 second. Galatians 5:26. You got it. I'm gonna just read the first part.
Yeah.
Let us not be desirous of vainglory.
Yeah, you desire to be in vainglory right now. You just wasting you not wasting the Lord's time.
Doing a count, you hear that.
That's
fucked up.
Gotta go to the bathroom right now.
Yeah, man. All right, you're vain jangling with this thing. Either you're gonna choose this side or you choose the other side. Either you're gonna be what? Hot, or you're gonna be what? Gonna be cold. If not, you're gonna be lukewarm, most high.
But isn't that how we always we deal with a woman? You want a woman, you either with me or you not.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh, yeah,
You're not gonna deal with no woman that's halfway out of a relationship with somebody else, you know, and half the other half like us, the other half still. We're not gonna. I mean, that's 50-50, right? That's
Yeah.
Nah, the
Nah,
Lord,
bitches.
the Lord, like, if I can't have all of you,
Yeah.
I don't want
100%. None of you.
So if we can have the understanding as men, why is it so hard to expect the Lord to have that same understanding?
Hey, look,
when it comes to His bride.
And
Come on,
hey, to build off of the elder, once you come into the truth, you start looking at your life experiences differently. All right. When you start walking through life, let's just say becoming a parent. When you become a parent, all right, and you start getting those experiences of raising a child, the experiences that you draw from that father-son relationship. When you tell that boy don't do something, and he does the opposite of what you tell him, and you have to punish him and deal with him, you start thinking about the Bible. You start thinking about Yahweh Shah, and you start thinking about your little insolent ass before you came into this life. All right? When you start dealing with a woman, you start dealing with, and you come with different circumstances and experiences with that relationship. You always have to
Spiritually.
You always have to liken them to the Bible and biblical encounters.
Yeah.
Because all of your experiences is supposed to build you up. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Like it's certain things that you cannot learn. I'm not gonna say that, but it's easy to learn certain things.
Maybe something that I meant for you to learn.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey,
Yup.
hey, you can be the nigga that been in the streets the longest, nigga that been in college, these theological seminaries. Okay, you got the G, you got the educated purposes.
Wisdom of the world.
Yeah, or you just mentally stable and everything like that. It can never amount to the spirituality of the men of the Lord.
Come on,
we're gonna crush all that shit.
Right.
So you come with that bullshit about you doing it, trying to, like they always say, Jake got a
PhD.
Yeah, got a PhD in negrolysis.
Negrolysis, bro.
Okay, negrolysis, man. This shit ain't gonna work over here, man.
We come from the worst of the. I mean, we come from the bottom of our people.
What it ain't?
The Most High brought us out of all walks. Everybody you see up here come out of all walks of life, and it ties all right together. We become spiritually, man.
Like
All right.
we was raised by the bottom of the barrel. Huh? Come on, man. When we talk about Eve, that's who raised us.
Who raised us, man?
We get on Eve. We get on a woman who raised us as. So we get on our roots.
Yeah.
Who is our roots? Eve.
Eve. Mama.
All of us was raised by Eve. In
Yeah.
America.
We was.
In America.
That's why we had to come into the truth.
Yeah.
Because you had to come out of what? That Eve bullshit.
Eve bullshit, man.
That shit Eve taught you.
Eve tell you. Don't worry about what Daddy say. I'm telling you what's going. It's good for you, baby.
I got a precept not to get off topic, when we was talking about the how the Most High do his servants, how he comes down on them harder, those that deal with his truth, how he's gonna come down on them harder than he do these niggas we talking about. All right? This is John 19:11. And Yahweh shall answer, thou couldst have no power over me except thou could not have no power at all against me except it be given thee from above. Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee have the greater sin. All right, so he's talking about Judas betraying him, but you betrayed him when you lukewarm. You betrayed him when you're not giving it all. That's how he look at you. He look at you as an insubordinate and as a traitor. So what does this say? He say, the ones that have dealt with me, Judas dealt with him. They have the greater sin. So if you got the greater sin, who's gonna get judged the hardest?
Hey, going back to Genesis. Who had the greatest sin when those three people was judged? Adam was judged, Eve was judged, and Satan was judged. Satan had the greatest sin, and he was judged the hardest. He can't come back from his curses. Adam and Eve can come back, and they're gonna come back from their curses, man. Just backing you up, man.
Yeah, that's real. Satan can't come back.
You need to. I know my job, man.
Hey, we just say you were perfect until Nicholas fucked up.
Come on! That's Ezekiel, baby.
Look, you was doing your job until you messed with my leg, man. Now I gotta deal with you forever. Forever, ever. You got it out.
The people of my curse. That's what he said. Hey, the whole nation.
Backing you up. I did a brother just read that Revelation 13 talk to those 7 churches. He was telling them, which are who right now? Us right now.
How you got it?
No, right how you done.
If you lukewarm in this ministry, Yahweh Shai, he's a lukewarm ass nigga, man.
He said, I'm gonna snuff out your candle.
I'm gonna take that candle from you. And it can be done in various way of things. I can just sift you out, it may be a woman. I can sift you out from not being indulged to the camp and to the ministry. You're coming late, okay? Or you're doing all type of things, okay? You're not involved in the conference calls.
Types of other things.
Fuck. It can be any way, man. All right? You have to be indulged into this ministry. You have to be on fire. Apostle Paul spoke about that in Romans 12 chapter.
You gotta be passionate about this.
Passion, you gotta love what you do.
You gotta do this regardless. Whether somebody telling you to do it or not, you gotta want to do this.
God.
fuck with what they feel or what they think. I'm doing this for me.
I love this.
I believe in this.
Yeah.
Therefore, I'm gonna die for this. If I claim I'm gonna live for it,
Gotta die for it, man.
it only makes sense that I'm gonna die for it, right?
Believe that. Yeah. Hey, just like on the you see the like he was going to sports earlier. Amara Rashad had a thing on NBA Inside Stuff says what? I love this game. We love this truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And this ain't no fucking game. Okay? We love Yahweh, but we love doing the works.
I'm about to break out a word real quick.
Every day.
The elder was saying you should be doing this thing automatically. I'm about to bring out a word called autonomous, man. When you in this truth, nobody's supposed to have to. When you get past that baby and that milk stage, if you've been in a certain amount of time, nobody shouldn't have to tell you shit, man. If you're doing something that you don't see, let a brother pull you up, but you know, you shouldn't be pulled up on the same thing continuously. But as far as the works go, you should be autonomous. Bring out that word autonomous.
All right, the definition of the word autonomous.
You got it, elder.
It says of a
Right, you
country,
got it.
All right.
of a country or region having the freedom to govern itself or control its own affairs. But this is the point right here: having the freedom to act independently.
Act independently. Govern your own affairs. I know what I have to do. I was talking. I don't remember what brother I was talking to not too long ago, but we used. Matter of fact, that was at camp. It was like we are obliged to serve the Lord. So if I'm obliged to serve the Lord, you don't have to tell me to serve the Lord. Right. You don't have to tell me to serve the Lord. Okay. If you see me not serving the Lord, you know something is wrong. Because we're supposed to autonomously serve the Lord. So the Lord doesn't owe his creation nothing.
Woe is me.
Talking about that last night, we don't. The Lord don't.
Hey, you gonna say it?
Paul
Woe is me and what?
Preach not the gospel.
He said, that's it. Woe is me if you preach not the gospel.
Preach not the gospel.
Does his elders have to tell him to preach the gospel? No. Once you get the laws in you and you understand the blueprint, man, you're supposed to roll.
Hey, the scriptures tell you I have somewhat against me because you
have left thy first love.
Thy first love, man. This is our love right here, man. And when you love something, it shows. When you don't love something and it's not genuine, just like with a woman, you gonna know if she don't rock with you, man. If she ain't there for you during hard times, man.
And when you dealing with a man,
you gotta be through this truth.
Hey, if you don't love that woman in bed, what you doing? They turn that pillow and hold us.
Come on.
And fold yourself up like a cocoon.
And another thing, it's easy to tell versus a woman. When a man loves something, you're gonna see when he's putting his time and his money into it, man. And more so, spiritually speaking, it's time, man. Because money over here, we fucking slaves. But the money that we do get, we share with each other, man. We do things amongst the camp. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors, ain't got nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? The profane. If you want to look up that word, just go look up that word, on your own time.
We're not doing it for the camera's sake. We're doing it because out of the love of our heart, according to charity. Yahushua sees it all. Believe that.
It says, I'm gonna hop down a little bit. It says acting is autonomous again. It says acting in accordance with one's moral duty rather than one's desire.
That's an obligation, bruh.
That's good.
A moral duty. I owe the Lord. The Lord can do away with me, bruh. If I was the judge, if I was sitting in the Lord's seat, and I hear the others say this all the time, man, if I was sitting in the Lord's seat, man, Israel would be in trouble. But like, bro, you did all this shit. I done looked out for you, I forgave you, you just gonna keep on rawing me out. So I'm a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what our flesh and that's what our limited mind frame goes. The Lord is like, and we know the Lord not a bitch. We know the Lord not a pushover, but
his mercy extends beyond our wildest imagination.
Call it agape. In the Greek, it's called agape.
Agape.
Yeah.
Agape. So I mean, you look what King David did. He sinned worthy to death, but that was agape love. All right, to have mercy on him, to be gracious to him.
He prayed to the Lord like that.
If that was one of us, somebody fuck your wife.
It's over with.
He did.
It's over with.
Hey, let's be real. Hey, let's be real.
It's gonna be over for us too, because Jake gonna crash out.
That's what I was about to say. Yo, that's the spirit. Let's just be real. Now, if the roles was reversed, I forgot Bathsheba's husband's name. Whatever his name.
Uriah.
If Uriah would have
Hittite.
Uriah the Hittite, which was the Israelite, but a Hittite by country. If he slept with one of King David's wives, and King David got a wind of it, guess what was gonna happen, man?
He was gonna kill him.
He was gonna kill him. He was gonna kill him. He was gonna burn his house down. And he was gonna salt his yard, man. Yeah.
Man, King David would have probably killed him for hollering at his wife.
Whistling. Yeah.
King David would have had to do it. One of his generals would have, they'd have seen him, and King David just got a whip to him. Get him out of
Man,
here.
King David
You gotta
would-
remember, King David was a man after Yahweh Shemaiah's own heart. So whatever the Lord feel was supposed to happen to an adulterer, that's how
what
King David
was
was
gonna deal with.
Oh,
Okay.
the judgment
Hey, when he,
out there.
hey, when he was about to go kill Nabal, because Nabal rewarded evil for good. When Abigail came and interjected, if she wouldn't have interjected, he was going to come and kill not just Nabal, but him and all his household. You know? And Abigail interjected.
And what? He was gonna do it in righteousness.
And he was going to be doing it in righteousness.
And Abigail kind of acted like as an what's that word?
Intercession.
The same way that Yahweh shall come
mediator.
to us, man. A mediator. And hey, another thing, man, whenever y'all get a chance to do this, for the brothers that, you know what I'm saying, left the milk alone a little bit, look at the different incarnations of Yahweh Shai and King David when they was together, and look at their relations over the different incarnations, man. It's something else, man.
It go back to the spirit world. The same religion they got on the earth, they have in the spirit world. Straight up. Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, for sure.
we get that example all the time. Look, bro. The relationship we have right now this is an example of how the spirit world goes. All right, who ready to be born? Who you know?
Yeah.
You know you're gonna make it. See, the angels already know who the elect is before they even get born. Okay, we know you're gonna make it, but it's gonna be hard for you before you be born, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you finish your mother and your father from the birth, you bro. But just hold strong, all right?
Hey, you about to get born and shit. You're gonna have a lot of days. You're gonna be hungry.
They gotta condition you. You gotta be conditioned before you even come to this place, bro. Then you have a whole conversation. Look, bro, you know it's wicked. You know,
Slakia. We had that conversation with the elders. We like, look, all right, hey, Aki, I'm finna go down here. I'm finna be born again. This is what I'm finna do right now. I'm finna be a slave.
Yeah.
All these type of things like this here. You gotta suck it up and deal with it. I might be killed. You gonna know if you're gonna be killed or not.
but you know why we want to do it though? Because Adam did it first. Who's Adam?
Yahweh Shai.
Adam came in the flesh first.
He did it.
So all the other time, we want to follow behind our king. Our king became a man. He lived as a man. He reaped the benefits of the man. We want to do it too.
That's right,
I can
bro.
say something else.
You know? Go ahead, huh?
We've already followed the first Adam. We followed the first Adam when we was born, right or wrong, Aki?
Right.
Now we're trying to follow the second Adam. No man yet has followed the second Adam, saying the elect men that passed on, all right? But as far as us, what we doing right now, we trying to be the second Adam, bro. The first Adam, that's simple, that's done, all right? That's that carnal man. We trying to get to that spiritual quickened man, bro. And this what we have to do it, because it's not just gonna happen. You gotta work for
Hey,
it, bro.
we want that what is that, Jeremiah 31:31, man.
Yeah, that new covenant, man.
And it's written in another place. If we are buried with Yahweh Shai, we will be raised.
And shall raised with him. That's right,
Yeah.
brother. No, but I go back with exactly what you said when I said earlier. The reason why we're even in the flesh is because we follow behind Yahweh Shai. He came into the flesh first. That's why we're in the flesh. My king did it. My big brother did it. So we want to do it too.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 3. Read down to 4. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne.
But it says as, because it's not a new song. This is an ancient song. Before the ancient, this is an Ancient of Days song. Before time, Ancient of Days means before time was created, man. Okay? That
Right.
means predate what you know as years, days, nights, months, seconds, minutes. Okay, go ahead.
God. And before the four beasts and the elders.
Now that don't mean before meaning coming before them. That means in front of them. Before it has a lot of different definitions on it. It can mean to literally come before someone existed or before they was established, or it could literally just means to be in their sight. in a position where they can visually see you.
Come before me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring
Bring them,
Yeah.
bring them into my visibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So in this sense, we're talking about visibility.
Right up.
But they're gonna see us. That don't mean we come before them. In this sense, we're gonna be actually in front of them where they can see us. Go ahead.
Kind elder. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000
Now, well, go ahead and finish it off. Bob.
come, which were redeemed from the earth.
Yeah. Now, when you look at the world today, are not we before everybody?
Yes, before millions, yeah.
Does that mean we come before everybody? No. Does it mean y'all can see us? We're in front of the whole world. The Lord has put us on a particular stage that the entire globe has access to come and critique, to come and put a thumbs down, a thumbs up, to report the video if you don't like it.
Scope, yeah, you're right.
We're put here before the whole world for your liking or your dislike, for your acceptance or your rejection. We're put out there. The Lord throws us out there. Okay?
Real shit.
So that's the understanding of being before you. The Lord want us to be heard. He wants us to be seen. Not only that, they're going on the other side. He want you to hear us. He want you to see us.
Hey, and lamb backing off the other. I brought this out earlier. I said that the Lord was being fair to people that he didn't even have to be fair with. The Lord does, Amos 3:2 says, Yasher Allah is the only family that the Lord has known. But he wants them to hear us and to see us, because when Jacob's trouble pop off, he wants them to have a reference that they can go back to and know what's going on and who's behind
All it is, huh?
No, I'm backing you up, not saying you're right, bro. Brother right, the brother exactly right. He's backing what he's saying. In order for another prophecy to be fulfilled that says, the Lord shall laugh at your calamities.
Proverbs 1:26.
Right? In order for the prophecy to come to fulfillment that says, you shall seek him early, but shall not find him.
Hosea.
In order for those things to happen, the Lord got to put it before you for you to see it before you reject it. And then when you realize that it is real and it's what it is, now all of a sudden you want to jump on it. You want to give. The Lord has to create that before it even come to pass. So that's why the Lord is putting it. We are already in the knowledge of knowing that that's what the Lord is doing. Right? But y'all not.
Come on.
But we're telling you before it happens.
Right.
That's a part of prophecy.
That's what prophecy.
Right. I shall laugh at your calamity. You shall seek me early. These are prophecies.
Yes.
So in order for these to come to pass, the Lord have to create the situation for y'all to laugh at us. And for us to get the last laugh.
Yeah.
After y'all get tired of laughing.
Oh, yes.
After it's not funny no more.
That's right.
Y'all funny no
Hey,
more.
y'all. Hey, real quick, backing you up, elder. It's Luke chapter 6 and verse and verse 25. It says, woe unto you that are full.
Yeah. And that's what y'all are, man. Y'all fool. Y'all think y'all know it all. Y'all think y'all been through it all. Y'all think y'all experienced it all. And you feel like there's nothing else that can be taught to you. That's why you laugh, and that's why you're so fucking proud when it comes to the middle of the Lord. Because you feel like you already got what you need. You got a good job, huh?
I wanted you to repeat what you said. I was just gonna paraphrase the scripture. No, so like when you said how they look at us and how they laugh at us and how
They think they already
the
got
light,
what they need.
just the light that they look at us in, and that goes back. The Lord is going to soften them up. That goes back to Isaiah 13:11. I will take away that pride and that haughtiness. They're not going to be able to look at us like that.
Let's go back to that confidence.
Yeah.
That confidence.
All the time.
The Lord is going to destroy you people's confidence, man.
Yeah.
What the scripture say? Woe to him that what? Isaiah the 30th and the 31st chapter. Both chapters.
Get caught.
You know, you fucking Uncle Tom. No, that's not an insult. on you fucking Sambos.
There you go, you coons.
That's another video. We're gonna do a video.
Uncle Tom's
Yes.
Cabin.
Hey, Uncle Tom is not an
I
insult.
got it knocked down. I got it already. We gonna get
That's
it
a
out.
compliment.
That's right.
Sambo is the word we look for.
Sambo.
Sound
Not
boy.
Uncle Tom. We're the real Uncle Tom.
Yes.
As crazy as that sounds.
We are the men at a fucking high state right now. We're telling you what the
Yeah,
fuck to do,
Uncle
man.
Tom had
Uncle Tom.
dignity as a slave,
Believe that.
and he also protect other slaves from getting beaten. To where when a slave master will come and be like, "This nigga don't have enough cotton," Uncle Tom would slip him enough cotton to save him from getting beat.
That's right, Elder.
Sambo was the nigga that we get on all the time.
Right.
Sambo got Uncle Tom killed.
Yeah.
Sambo is the nigga that's in Django, Steven.
Yeah.
Candy
It is,
land.
I
Send you a jacket.
That's the real Sambo.
Yeah.
So just to throw that out there for the argument, you know, like Uncle Tom is really a compliment versus a fucking insult. Sambo is the word we look for.
Yeah.
Okay, these old coon ass
Coon
niggas
ass
out here are
niggas, man.
Sambos, not Uncle Tom.
Hey, you know how the rappers be like, they got that album coming soon. Hey man, that Uncle Tom and that Sambo video coming soon, man.
Real talk.
Yeah, shit, shit.
And it's common knowledge.
Cool.
But do Esau want y'all to get
don't
up?
Oh, he don't want they to know that.
Nah.
They not gonna know that.
Man, 2K25. Before they put some shit out about a goddamn Uncle Tom.
With
They don't want you niggas to know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, we want you niggas to be on the next live PlayStation 5 live stream.
Yeah.
Playing the new 2K23, 22.
That's
You know, that's what we want you niggas doing. We want you niggas to be beholding these graphics, these cutting edge graphics. You can see all the pores on them, man.
Hit the analog button on
Hey,
them.
look at the physics in this game, man. I'm talking about this as if I'm really playing it.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's so organic.
Lit.
Hey, Esau wants you niggas on that, man.
Take
Esau
pride
wants
of the
you,
story.
he don't want you figuring him out. Figure them goddamn games out, nigga. Worry about that game. Nigga. Don't worry about that game.
Worry
Niggas that
about
make
me,
it that.
nigga.
Bread and circus, man.
Yeah. Worry about
I
me,
got
nigga.
your
Worry about
precept,
that.
y'all.
Hold on now. Let me finish this. Luke 6:25. It says, "For ye shall hunger." Famine is coming. It's coming, man. You're gonna have EMP and blackouts. It's throughout the whole news right now. Through the West Coast, through the East, through the North, through the South.
Right.
It's gonna be blackouts. And when this fucking blackout happens, all fucking hell gonna break loose, man. So like the elder was saying, you're laughing right now, but when this fucking hunger happens with you niggas and you spics and you Native Americans, you love to eat and hunger and everything like
They
that.
love comfortability.
Yeah, comfortability.
Yes,
That's it.
comfortable, yeah.
Hey, you're right. You just said the West Coast with them blackouts, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you go into the West Coast, when you start with East Texas, West Texas on back, you know what come with that heat?
The heat wave.
Dry weather.
Dry weather.
Okay, guess what? A fucking
Forest fire.
bro. I'm talking about a cigarette butt. Something to smoke. Fuck a cigarette butt. Let's stick to nature. A lightning strike. Ignite all that shit. And they're not gonna have 911 to
Get out. Get Isaiah 29:6.
One
They
more.
good.
After you finish that one.
Okay, Salah. All right. It says, "For ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now."
Damn,
Hey, that's beautiful, bro.
damn,
Because what they doing right now?
they laughing at us.
And why? Because of their comfortability.
Comfortability.
Because of your comfort. I got it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I got it.
Yeah,
And I'm still lording over you bitch ass niggas.
you a whole man.
You know, hey, the niggas we work for, guess what? They got the jab, IQ,
Yeah,
and they still lording over us.
multiple
Right, bro.
times.
Man, you a whole magnet out here, man.
Hey, the brother from South Carolina did a beautiful video. Did y'all see the video he did when the dude came in the store and tried to rob the guy, and the guy took the gun
I
from him?
saw that. I didn't see the video.
All right,
I didn't
all
see the
right.
video that the brother posted.
But on the
He
video-
started begging. He started begging.
Yeah,
and
on the
begging.
video, the guy was talking cash money shit.
Oh yeah, he took the gun from the little bitch
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
nigga. I seen that pussy.
Hey, he was
Hey,
talking cash money shit.
Hey, couldn't none of the niggas fight though.
Hey, yeah, but look, he was talking. This the point of it to get out the equation. He was talking cash money shit, big shit, like they do in this society because they comfortable. But when that judgment came down on him, he got locked to the doors. He got real humble and started begging, and that's what you brought out earlier.
Please don't call the police.
Please don't call.
Please don't call.
That's how they gonna be. The ones that's comfortable now
I can-
talking
I
that
can
shit.
say something on that.
Yeah.
And this is about to make a whole lot of sense what I'm saying. If you're not in the truth, I hope they seen this video. If you're not in the truth, all right, and something like that happened to you, that little weak part of your flesh, this same person that was prepared to kill you, you'll forgive him and he'll end up killing you in JT. The men of the Lord, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You can't come to me in one spirit at 12:10, and then 12:15 come to me in another spirit. Man, that original spirit you came to me in, that's what you getting judged off of, man. Straight up.
And that's what's gonna happen.
Stop, please. Bitch, you was about to kill me.
And that's
I was saying stop and please at first.
And that's what's about to happen to our people, like when the elders say, the ones that are comforted. When we bring them the scriptures, man, you don't got shit.
Right.
I know a guy in particular that both of us know. Man, I'm a millionaire, man. I got millions. And he do.
Hey, he gonna look at us
Same
and
energy.
Yeah, keep that same energy.
That same minute.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 12:10.
Yeah.
When 12:15 come, still be a millionaire. Keep that millionaire energy.
It's the same ministry. According to scripture, that gold and that silver, it's gonna be over with, man.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah. The Most High gonna collapse the whole society.
Hey, look, man. If the Mede's not gonna regard gold and silver, just imagine how America is going to be in Jacob's trouble. America,
Proverbs 11 and
look,
4.
when you ain't got nothing to eat, when you ain't got nothing to drink, when you ain't got no kind of semblance of a structured society, what is a fucking bar of gold to you, bruh?
Nothing.
Man, get the fuck! I'll take this fucking bar of gold and crack you in your shit to get a bag of cereal, man.
Gold is good for a society that's running.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if society is collapsing, is what good am I bartering gold? What is gonna do to the person?
And hey, Paul, hey, and to get even deeper, when you have no kind of law, all right? Bartering is out the question. Why the fuck should I barter with you when I can punch you in your shit or when I can blow your fucking head off and take what you got? Bartering is a mutual respect thing, all right? Only thing, and that's why I go back to say a man will be more precious than gold. Only thing that power respects is power. I'm gonna barter with you if I feel like you can deal with me force to force. A man is going to barter with a man. A man ain't gonna barter with no woman in that day, man.
You can't.
Can't do it.
No, I'm just saying you don't have to. I can just take your shit, bitch.
No.
I ain't gotta. But
No,
look,
I'm saying in a civilized situation, you can't. So just imagine how much less in a
Oh,
survival situation.
And in the survival situation, the only reason that man is bartering with that man is because if me and you go to battling, even if I beat you, even if I win, if I get wounded, man, that could cause me to die, ladies. You know what? Thinking logically with no emotions, you know what? Let me deal with this man. I'm gonna give him that. He gonna give me this. You get out of my face, I'm gonna get out of yours. And that's gonna be it. But when you're dealing with a woman, bitch, you can't do me shit. No matter how much you do, bitch, you got a knife and you still can't beat me. You understand? You're gonna raw her out and you're gonna have your way with her. You got it, brother.
That's right. Proverbs 11:2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but perverseness of transgressions shall destroy them.
The
Riches,
The integrity of what?
the integrity of the upright.
The integrity of the upright.
Right.
And elect man.
Yeah.
That was gonna help you.
Isaiah the
That's
4th
what's gonna
chapter.
guide.
Woo, man, that's your stability right there, man. According to Isaiah 33:6, when all hell break loose, you don't be all over the fucking place right now. Just like on the movie or book of Eli. He was what? He was stable then, man. He was stable.
One of the only
When
ones.
shit popped off, he was like what? When you was saying that prayer, did they mention me? They didn't mention you. They mentioned me and this motherfucker right here.
Jake, she was here hustling.
Yeah.
Jake said, we're gonna be all right. Hey, they was back there. What about us? He didn't mention you.
They didn't mention you.
But not just that. In the midst of the storm, he did not make haste.
Right,
All right? He held on to that knowledge and that stability.
And bullets was going all over his head.
In the midst of that trouble, he did not make haste, man.
Right, bro.
Hey, and when he received his message, guess what he received it in the middle of trouble.
Yeah.
And his faith was like
Faith carried him through,
it,
bro.
all right.
Yeah.
You notice he didn't even talk to them.
Yeah,
All right, because it is them and it's us. You got the elect and you got everybody else.
yeah,
Hey, we good.
yeah. Because according to Luke 21st chapter, it tells you what? Men's hearts gonna fail them for fear. Oh, he
Hey, on that movie,
For fear of the bread failing and all
right, bro.
hey, what did it say? 7 women should cleave to 1 man. On that movie, she was like, she asked him, what did the voice say? The girl asked
What did
him.
it say?
The girl asked
The
him
bitch tried to
first.
go when he was asleep. The bitch tried to go to him when he was asleep.
Hey, but did you see she was fully dependent
Yeah.
on him? Yeah, she was
Hey,
fully
the woman
dependent
said,
on him.
Hey,
on.
the
Hey, bro,
scriptures.
the
And
truth.
and nobody else. This is another thing. Even when the villain stole his Bible, he couldn't break it down. When no girl tried to go in that Bible, she couldn't break it down. All right, now that was Esau's magician and magicry and him thinking, I'm gonna make him blind, and only a blind person can interpret this. All right, well look, in the real world, an elect man is the only person that can interpret this. So no matter who put their hands on it, if you don't have the interpreter, it's nothing. When that dude got Denzel's Bible at the end, it was no different than having a motherfucking newspaper. It's no power when it comes to you.
What type of Bible it was, man?
It was, and then hey, bro, they
King
went out of their
James,
way
King
to
James.
tell it was a King James. Hey, look, and when his physical copy was taken from him, and when he went to that place, he said, I am in possession of a King James Bible, because it was in his
The kingdom is within.
it was in his inner parts, man, so to say. All right, it was in his inner parts, so to say.
Got a little bit more.
You got it, brother.
Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Wow.
Day of what?
The day of wrath.
What is the day of wrath? How about Shimei the day of wrath, man? When this financial system collapses, that's the day of the Lord's wrath.
The whole beast system, period.
That whole infrastructure. According to that 13th chapter, is gonna be wiped all the way with. Ultimately lead to what? That war in heaven. Where Hawashai himself on where those king is going with that crown on top of his head, where he just take out all these fucking nations, man. Okay? Read.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
But what?
But righteousness delivereth from death.
And that goes to every type of thing that we do amongst the ministry, man. According to the book of Tobit, it tells you what? Alms deliver what? From death, man.
Tobit 12:7.
Yeah. We give to each other. We help each other in time of need, man. You don't hold back, man.
What they say, charity covers a multitude.
I'm gonna do the fuck.
Neglect
Ooh.
not to give to a man what you have today, roughly paraphrased.
Right, bro.
man.
Yeah, man. Whatever you got to give to your brother, man, we all we got, man.
And we ain't got no time.
Yahushua is strict on the brotherhood specifically. Yeah, nigga, you can know the prophecies in the Bible front to back, but you could be a nigga at the same time.
What's that new commandment? Love your brother as you love yourself, and that's one of the great. I think he says that's the greatest commandment.
Of all, man.
It's to lay your life down for that brother.
Yeah. No greater commandment to more than to lay down the line for a friend, man. What are the friends? This brother.
And,
that
hey,
brother.
and what makes
the
us,
elder.
and what makes us brothers?
Yeah, this truth, the truth, man.
We agree.
We agree.
We're more than 2 and 3 that walk together
Yeah.
and agree. That's what make us brothers.
Can two
Brother,
walk
join hands
together?
with this
That's
truth,
right.
Real.
Can two walk together unless they agree?
Yeah. We're joining hands with this ministry, man.
Come on,
You can't find Jakes from Scotland, from Banks, to join again on his team. Them niggas gonna kill each other, man.
You can't find Jakes under
Fuck
Christianity.
up, man.
You can't find Jakes under Islam. You can't find Jakes under Commissionism, under no banner that come together. These is the only Jakes under this banner
Yeah.
and the truth that come together.
Yeah.
These Jakes that be Christians, they rob each other, kill each other. I'm woke. You just robbed your brother out of 30 grand. Woke ass nigga, you heard me?
Yeah, man.
Man, this truth is the only thing that brings us together and makes us scared to offend one another. I'm scared to offend one of these guys, man.
Hey, bro.
That one right.
You got it right.
All right, it's Luke 6:24. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." All right, so what does it mean when you getting consoled, man? That's like a little pat on the back. Oh, he crying like right now. Let me give him this. All right, that's how the Lord look at you 2/3, man. That's how the Lord look at Esau. Though he saw his blessing with tears, man. You get your consolation prize right now.
That's right.
Just, let me just give him this so he stop crying.
Hey, bro, that goes back to how
No,
Pharaoh.
I didn't give him that because he was crying.
No,
No.
that go back to Baruch 4 and 6. we was handed over. Matter of fact, you can go to a prayer of Azariah. It's directly talking
the
about
Lord
it.
wanted Esau to pray.
Yeah,
Just so we can tell him, bitch, you ain't chosen.
that's right.
He hated Esau.
So the careful.
Malachi the first chapter. Malachi the first
That
chapter.
was Esau was set up.
Hey,
Look at
Esau.
the whole play.
It's all set up.
He was born first. Did we forget that? Remember that coach? Hello? Remember reporters asking him all dumbass questions? And he's like, damn, but y'all watching, y'all in tune what's going on? Hello? You know? Why the fuck you think the Lord had Esau be born first? He want the fuck over.
The first came out red.
Hey, and back in the first born always has the inheritance. So when Esau said, the days of my father are at hand, and I will slay my brother Jacob, it was because he was born first and he didn't get that firstborn inheritance.
Yeah, but what he was saying.
He had that firstborn
And it was
inheritance.
not
He gave it away.
Who was born first? Cain, Abel, or Seth?
Cain was born first.
He killed who?
Abel, and Seth ended up with the
So
inheritance.
Seth was still the second born. He was the
Second.
third born.
Yeah,
But
he
I
was
know
the
he said that-
second man like that.
Yeah.
So Abel, you was all around that picture right now.
So the Lord had it all for you, Esau, from the fucking beginning, man. Okay?
He declared the end from the beginning.
I got a precept.
Hey, hold on, but what he was saying was that situation happened before it transpired. They was already seeing it before it already transpired like that. Read it again.
It said, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation.
You have received it already before the time, before it already even happened. For the physical counterpart taking place in the earth, you was already spiritual. You was already receiving your word through the scriptures, man. Okay? What we're doing right now, we're putting out the word, and then what? Yahweh Shai, through the Alahayim, gonna come and what? The brightness of his coming, man. It all makes sense, man. Go ahead, out.
Like it said in Romans 9, the 9th chapter, it said, for Esau I have hated and Jacob I have loved. And then it says, is that unrighteousness with the Most High now?
That's right, bro.
He still gave you a consolation, man. You got
Because you know you're gonna be like, that's
yeah,
unfair.
that ain't fair.
The Lord gonna hit you with the trouble. So what you gonna say?
Hey, look, let me bring this out real quick. Psalm 73 and 11. And they say, who do of God know, and where and is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Who is increased in riches right now where we at? Who running the world? Who's balling? What nation does the other nations cast away their cultural and historical beliefs to follow after? Esau Edom, man. And Esau Edom like, man, we're atheists. I don't believe in God. I believe in karma. All right. You know what? Well, get your karma in
Why do
Jacob's
you
trouble.
believe in
Man.
karma and not the Most High? Because he's the one that made karma.
Because it's personal.
That's what is that not what indignation is?
Righteous anger?
Is that not what justice is?
Justice, righteous anger is you done something fucked up, and I told you not to do it, and then you did it fucked up,
And I let you
and
wait.
I judge you upon it.
And look what I get from this. Like the others say, I see where the brother going. Esau know good and goddamn well that there's a power. He know good and goddamn well that he's not an atheist. He just knows that he is not in a good position with the power that's running the world, man.
Hey, that's why I say though he sought it carefully.
We're teams. All right, so who he was crying to? You are not an atheist.
That's right. He knows what's up.
You know exactly what's going on.
Hey, if he was an atheist,
Why
why did he establish the Star Wars program? If he's an atheist.
Why you on Mars?
If he's an atheist,
Why you on Mars right now? Why you on Mars right now?
Why Psalms the 83rd chapter? Because that's all spiritual. Oh, if the Lord is dealing with them, can you see the Lord? Can you call the Lord? That is a spiritual entity. That is the creator of all things. So if you believe that we're the sons of the Lord, guess what?
I got one more.
Come on, come on.
I got one more. How did he know that he had but a short term?
Oh!
If he's an
How do you know this? If you knew it's already, man.
Why you coming up against a certain group of
Yeah.
people? Putting the hell on them, man.
If you're an atheist.
Why is information about the chariots being brought out right now?
If you're an atheist.
And then you fucking devil. Why you coming out right now saying what? What we talking about last night, D-Ran? The Edomites said what? Oh yeah, we know that they are the chariots of Israel according to Ezekiel, the first chapter, a will within a will.
Hey,
You know this how well you fucking.
Hey, why would you cover the judges thereof if you're an atheist?
Right, bro.
He's a
Yeah.
believer.
That's right, bro.
He's a believer.
Yeah.
He believes.
You know this
He's one of
already,
the
man.
believers.
Bitch.
That's why Esau is doing everything in his power to suppress the prophets.
Because
Not only suppress the prophets, but to suppress and upset the prophecies.
Right.
Okay? That's why the Lord gonna have to make him fight. It says the scripture says, hey, hold on. Hey, Esau feared the Most High.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
what-
whoa. What the fuck? Hold
Esau said, y'all talking a little too much, man.
on. Whoa. The fuck? Oh, we still live, it just went low.
Okay.
Come
You
on.
got that battery effect right here.
Yeah, bring that battery.
No, the phone just did that on its own.
Okay.
Let me see how much. Oh, okay. I need that pack. Let me get that pack out. We at 5%.
Yeah.
Boy, you don't mind.
Bringing forth this truth, man.
Oh, damn.
To what Esau eat them, you know.
I got it in my book sack out.
Okay, go on.
I got one.
According to Revelation 6 and 16, you gonna hide your fucking self from your Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Whether it be underneath these underground cities, going to space, going on Mars, you fucking cracker. You can't hide yourself from Yahweh Yahweh Shah.
Hey, he imaginative.
He imaginative how
Vain
to
things.
Man.
His ass ain't never went to no
man. You
damn
ain't going no
Mars.
fucking well, man.
He imaginative that
Got you.
bullshit.
Come on.
All right. Just first, you was done, you ready?
Yeah, that's one.
All right. 1 John 3 and 10. And this the children of Yahweh are manifest, and the children of the devil.
Come on.
Whosoever does not righteousness is not of Yahweh, neither he that loveth. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother.
There it is.
And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
Go ahead, huh?
All right, it says, we know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Whosoever hated his brother is a murderer. And ye know that
Stop right there. Read that again.
whosoever hated his brother is a murderer.
Whosoever his brother's a murderer. Who that brother talking about?
That's talking
Bro, I ain't
about.
never killed nobody before.
Nigga, you hating on your own fucking brother, nigga. You're a murderer.
Believe that, man. Nigga, if you don't do nothing for your fucking brother in a time of need, or just out of the general,
Just hate, just
nigga, just on general purpose, nigga. You the most high hates you,
Nigga,
nigga.
your fucking help. You just hating because he don't need help.
Yeah. You do shit just because, man.
A fun reason to hate on
You do things because, according to scripture, you do things according to how the spirit moves you, man. Not because of what. I'm gonna do it because I want brothers to like me and everything. No. Behind the camera, y'all watch my shot, sees everything. Things done in secret. Through love. That's what's love. Because any nigga gonna get on camera and be like, yeah, call out y'all watch my shot.
Israelites get Oscar and Grammys all the time.
Believe that.
The whole world know we the best actors on the
Yeah.
screen. So that's nothing.
got a precept.
Nigga, you want a source award, okay? You want a fucking, you want to be a no limit of cash money. But it ain't no limit. And it ain't no cash money within this truth, man. You can't buy your way in this truth. There ain't no limit to how far you can go. What scripture say? Thou seek the Lord according to his will, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. The Lord gonna fight for us. As long as we keep doing what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
Prophesying. Go ahead, out.
Got a little bit more, y'all. It says, hereby perceive we the love of Yahweh because he laid down his life for us.
What?
Because he laid down his life for us.
Yahweh Shah laid his day down for us, man. He took the affliction. He took that death. He took that pain for y'all.
It wasn't the L.
It wasn't no L. That's a win. It's a W in your face. I'm showing you what it is. So when you come into this knowledge, you're going to understand that, look, son, I did this. Okay, so things you're going to know what? I did it before you. So follow behind me. Read.
And we ought to lay down.
And what?
And we.
Who are that we? The elect, man. The hopeful elect. We are that we.
The ones that followed the Lord through the regeneration.
That's right, bro. Matthew 19 and 29.
Man,
Come on.
wherever you go.
And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren.
And we ought to what?
Lay down our lives for the brethren.
Hey,
You
real
gonna-
quick, you rock, real quick. To back you up, so Rock 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for
The
thee.
Lord gonna fight for us.
Hey, here's the brother Cabal.
Shalom, Yakim on the calendar.
Hey, y'all shot, bro. Shalom, the Lord gonna fight for us, man.
That's right.
So throughout all your trials and tribulations, okay, even brothers in themselves, you gotta shave your fucking beard on the job. The Most High made a way for you.
Oh, what? Come on now.
The Most High made a way for you, man.
All right.
I ain't gonna go that far into it, you heard? But the Most High made a way for His men, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Come.
To what look, you're gonna receive mercy through that favor. Okay, I'm with you, and I'm gonna show my mercy. Oh, let's get into it. We're on the same destination, according to on the Gregorian calendar, December 25, 2020. We saw the most a life-changing event on this right here. Where we at right now, man?
Look, let me say this. Let me say this.
Go ahead,
Right over there.
Going into the jobs that you talking about, going into the miracle that we saw, going into everything that we experience, all right? We don't experience and understand these things until something happens. Psalm 73 and 16. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Without the Lord, the things that you want to seek to know is too high for your pay grade. You can't understand these things. It was all the stuff that I wanted to know before I got to the truth. Man, I was looking up UFOs, Commissionism, I was looking up all these things, man. 17. Until I went into the sanctuary of our power, then understood I therein. Now this is talking about Esau Edom and how he shines and how you don't understand the end because you see them blossoming, but it can also be applied to the things that you didn't know spiritually coming into this truth. Until you come into the sanctuary of our power, the answers, the questions that you have are not going to be answered. And you know what? The deliverance that you seek after is not going to happen. When you come into this truth, then you can start looking around at your mama, your boss, your girlfriend, Hollywood, whatever else going on under the sun, and you can funnel it through the scriptures, and you should be able to bear these things more, because the earth that we live in, man, the way that the beast system is set up is designed to wear you out. This thing is designed to give you just enough endurance to get delivered, man. You got it out.
Yeah, but you have
And
that.
what I brought out, just going into all those questions that wasn't answered, and they get answered when you get here. You got it, brother.
Yeah, the questions give you things out in that world, but to the one that gives that life and that power, it does what? Give the image of what? The life of that beast, man. It keeps it pushing toward. Now you see what? Down here in Louisiana alone, we have John Bell Edwards saying what? Take this that liquid inside of your system, and what? You can receive $1 million fucking dollars.
A shot
You
at
receive a
$1
fucking
million.
scholarship.
Free scholarship.
Jake want a fucking scholarship to go to college. You want $1 million. The beast system, according to Revelation 13 and 1, is what? Orchestrating around the whole Israelites. Okay? They want you people, okay, in a bottle to where they can destroy you. Going to the Illuminati or Georgia Guidestones. We see want to eliminate.
We're gonna close out on this one right here.
That's right. Eliminate you people, man. You got it out.
God, this Judges 10 and 13. It says, "Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more."
That's right. You serve other gods. You got it out.
And what's that God that Jake is serving right now, man? It's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Them 13 banking families chasing the bag. You serving Esau, man.
Yeah.
Working in this system, you serving Esau.
They giving life to the enemy.
Being a real nigga, you serving Esau.
Real nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, straight up. Real straight up.
Now it says, "Go and cry unto the God."
Hey, What a real nigga gonna do if they see us getting on Esau's ass?
They gonna try to
Hey, old decrepit ass Edomite.
Hey man, they ain't did you nothing.
What a real nigga gonna do? Man, y'all gonna have to fight me out
Y'all
here.
get live too.
Right off. And guess what? He's serious.
And he ready to die and kill.
That shit.
He's serious.
It says, go, Judges 10 and 14, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Esau, that's your God, Jacob.
Yeah, man. So count on these white people, these Edomites,
And your
banking
money.
families,
Yeah, man.
and your money to save you out of these situations, man. To save you out of Jacob's trouble and see where they get you.
Yeah, cry on that fucking white Jesus in the time of Jacob's trouble. When all hell break loose. What it's gonna get you? When the financial system collapse.
All right, them hoes still gonna be hollering, oh, Lord Jesus.
Lord,
They still gonna be hollering.
help me, Lord.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
That's all they know.
That's all. Hey, bro, when y'all do something in the name of your Yahweh, Shemi Shah, y'all mama might not even know it. But you just like, man, I'm just doing this out of strength of honoring my mother, you know, for the glory of Yahweh, Shemi Shah. Who that woman gonna give glory to?
My baby, Jesus made my baby do this, and made my baby do that. And look, and that's why we about to close out. But I'm gonna close on this. And that's why the Most High is preparing us mentally for the things to come. We love our parents. We love them dearly. We love our children. We love the biological family that the Lord gave us. We love some of our friends that we grew up with. But the Lord is showing us that the way that you grew up, Yediah, Uriah, Kazaki, I'm talking about from elder to, apostle on down. It wasn't right, and I'm gonna put you in the mind frame to be able to hold on. We're gonna close out. I'm gonna put you in the mind frame to be able to handle these things when it's coming, because it is coming. And the Lord is basically saying, look, bro, all the mercy your mama got, all the mercy that all people got, it was through you. I care about y'all. I don't fuck with them. The only reason I laid around there and postponed and pussyfooted was because of you. Now that you done lay around there and cut emotional ties to him, guess what we could do as a body, y'all? We can get the fuck up out of here. With that, man.
Hey, let's real quick out. But going into that is representing what? Matthew the 10th chapter. That's the division. Y'all shall come to set the division. What's gonna be you on that? We on that side. They on that side, man. I can walk in the house with you and we totally in disagreement about every fucking thing. I love you, but it is what the fuck it is.
Our families was the one saying Caesar is our king.
Yes,
Free Barabbas.
Free Barabbas, bro.
And you can see that every day when you're around them.
Crucify him.
Hey, what's that term you say you die when your family get into that mold, the purpose that just disagree with you, even if you right, it's a term you said. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about, we talking about how moms and them, they get into that mold. So it's just
they anti you.
Even if you're saying the right thing,
they anti you.
They're gonna go against you.
They anti whatever they anti you. Whatever you for, they go against you. And not just that, because we was raised out by evil. We was raised a certain way. Our mamas did not promote smoking weed. Our mamas did not promote hanging with no thugs. Our mamas did not promote a lot of shit.
Yeah.
After we done came into, mama, look, I done cut ties from the dudes I used to hang with. I don't do this. I don't do that. Everything that you, I ain't gonna say everything. The majority of the things
You worse
that
than
you
that.
want.
You worse than that.
Yeah.
You worse than what you were.
You should have. You know what? I would rather you be smoking weed
And then you
than
gotta
saying
say
this.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, no. They not against weed no more because it's
They
legal.
not. They not.
No,
They are now.
Hey, Zaddy says it's okay to smoke.
Daddy says okay, so that show you they for
He
season.
going off the system.
They not worried about weed no
come
more
on now.
because it's lawful
Hey, a lot of them trying
To the world.
according to society.
Well, they saying you can cure certain things.
That's what they saying.
It's system, man.
Hey, this is Matthew. This is Matthew 10 and 35. For how shall I speak? For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
That generational contrary.
That's right.
Period. One generation cannot see things from the generation that came before. Because the generation that came before, you have been what? Drunken.
Wicked.
All right? The Lord is waking up the last generation. He's waking us up. And that's what's creating that variance. That's all Yahushua was saying. When I come in the last days, it ain't gonna be peace. I'm not coming to bring all.
I'm coming to be a sword.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm coming to set forth controversy.
I'm coming to bring barrels of new wine.
Clashes. I'm being messy right now. Yes.
Hey, I want all. Hey,
Messy right now.
I am the smoke. The Lord is the smoke. He bringing all the smoke, man.
Straight up, man.
Hey, but look, cause to back Doug up, and I know we're about to close out. To back Doug up, let me just give you a small example of what it means when I come to bring variance: Christianity versus the truth. Matter of fact, the truth versus everything and everybody, man. And if not just Christianity versus the truth, Donald Trump versus Joe Biden, the different voters, the left versus the right, the vaxxers versus the anti-vaxxers, the most high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one realm again.
One realm again.
There you go.
That's what it said. But look, we definitely got to close out. And I hope this was edifying to somebody. And we are already facing the east, so we're gonna face east, and we're gonna give all infinite honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakabadash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Achaeman that pushing his truth into the four winds. Peace, love, and salutations, man. And until the next time, shalom, man.
Shalom.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Ball. 144,000 times plus the Lord, man.
That's right. Shalom, Mike Young. Hey, we see y'all brothers in there. 22 people in there.
Yes.
That's right.
Blackouts.
Cross the goddamn way.
What you think?